Hi, welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. We're here in Governor Celestino Galeares Memorial Hospital, and we're going to admit the gallstone patient. But before we're going to admit, there are some requirements, some laboratories, and also the blood donor. So the problem is we got the two donors, but it's not been able to pass the requirements for the blood for the screening. So I talked to some guards here, and there's the guard that I negotiate, and they're still waiting for the donor. So we're here now at the blood bank for the donors, and after I think 5 hours of waiting, we're here in laboratory, the laboratory department, blood donations, and finally after 3 persons that we inquire that we bring here to donate the blood as one of the requirements before the admissions. Finally, I got one, and he's inside the blood bank. So we arrived here around 9:30 in the morning, and it's around 2 o'clock. So I'll give you some update later.
Well, we're at the hospital now, and we're checking in the patient with the gallstone who's actually having his paperwork and the interview taken now. This is us at the hospital. Some big work going on here. They've managed to find the storage tanker and using it. And there's Beth. She's having her lunch after dashing about and doing everything that was needed. She's having her lunch. I went out and got McDonald's, and then I got her favourite, which is Chole, and there she is. Hi, Beth. So, this is the outside of the hospital. This is what they call a provincial hospital. This is the one that we actually did our controversial walk around. See, they're right down on smoking here. Strictly no smoking. Look at those horrific pictures. Okay, so this is another short one. Some of them are. We'll be back. Well, that you're on.
Yeah. So they already have the record at the emergency room, so they're just waiting for their name to be called and then interview, and then after that they're going to their rooms. So I asked the nurse there if there are still things to be needed, and she said no need. So we just came home now, but before we go home we give the 5,000 for them for their in case.
So the 5,000 is what for what, really?
If for their foods, because he has a son and a wife. And also if there are some medicines that is needed to buy outside.
Okay.
Tagaan di ka karte. Yung naamoy yung pagkaon o palito ni Loas na ay tambal. Nya, ilista lang ko ang resibo i-trip kaya mo kung itali. Basta kapay yung pagkaon mga tubig. Nya, kung sa'yo kinahanglan, tawagan lang niya. Na? Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, this is a long day. It's 2:30 now, and we just decided that we're going to leave them now. Go straight,
Honey, I'm going straight.
Yeah, go straight. Oh yeah, you go straight. Yeah, because we're not familiar in the city.
So we're still trying to find our way about Tagbilaran, and it's not easy.
Then left.
But we finished our duties up there as much as we can do. Beth checked with the admittance people that are there, and they said we could go. There's no more problems for those people to handle. So, Beth?
Yeah, so it's been a long day. We paid first is with the others, and they bring one donor, right, for the blood
They
for the
brought one blood
for the
donor.
donor.
Explain why you
Yeah, and it's not been that person that they brought is high blood. It's 180 something over 80, 180 over 80 or 150 like that. So it's not allowed for donating blood. So I asked, is it okay if the son can do it and then just swap the blood? And he said okay, but then when the son doing the blood, the screening, it didn't pass because something about physically fit left hand. So I just roaming around and asked the guard if they know someone else that can donate can donate blood, and he says yes, but you need to pay. And I said how much, and they asked 1,500. So I negotiate the money and said, is it, look, we're just helping these people. Is it okay if 1,000? And he said yeah, it's okay. So now we got the blood donor, so we bring him to the laboratory, and now we're gonna pay for the screening and the blood like that, for the screening of the blood, and it cost 1,800. So I speak to the social welfare and asked, look ma'am, we're just only helping these people. Is it okay if we pay 300 pesos instead of 1,800? You know, because it says there in the social welfare, you can ask for a very big discount. You know, you can ask,
Oh, wow.
right? You can ask a discount. What do you call that? You can ask something.
A refund. Well, you can
No.
ask for a deduction.
Yeah, you can ask for deduction
Discount.
to make it
A
lesser. So I said 1,800. If I asked 1,000 is too big. So I says, oh, how about 300? And I said, ma'am, is it okay 300? Because this man is just a farmers, you know, no income at all. And then the woman there says, oh, it's too small, go straight. And it's so small. So I said 500, and I said, how about ma'am, if we meet in the if we both meet in the halfway, 400. And he said, okay, 400. You know, so finally from 1,800 I paid 400 for the screening of the blood, you know, and 1,000 for the man who donated it.
Beth, not everybody will understand what the thing is about the blood. Can you explain that? Why when it comes to,
Yeah, because
to a hospital?
Yeah, because it's needed. It's part of the protocol in the hospital that if you have a patient to be admitted for operation, for surgery, there is a blood, what do you call it? Reserve, just in case that the patient needs a blood transfusion. So there's already a blood easily can get. So that's what happened. So now we leave them, and I talked to the nurse there in the emergency room. Look, we're going to Talibon, which is 2 hours or 3 hours travel. And is it okay? Is there anything that we can do, or anything that before we go? And he said, oh, no need, because they already been waiting for the interview to the doctor. After that, they're going to bring to their ward or to the room. So we explained to the couple, and it's Sunday, so everything is alright.
So we gave them some money.
Yeah, we give them also 5,000 pesos for their foods, because the foods in the hospital is only good for the patient, you know. So we give them 5,000, and in case there are some medicines needed to be paid, or medicines to be paid outside in the hospital. So that's our little long day.